I'm Amy, sex educator, sex and relationship coach, and co-owner of PurePleasureShop.com.
I'm April, VP of the cutting-edge sex toy company Hot Octopus, and I dedicate my life to the business of sex.
We are on a mission to teach you how to have hot sex, deep intimacy, and how to make your own rules for who you are as a sexual being.
Welcome to the Shameless Sex Revolution. Want to learn more? Go to shamelesssex.com.
And for 15% off of some of our favorite sex toys, use code ShamelessSex at PurePleasureShop.com.
You are listening to a pleasure podcast. For more from our sex podcast collective, visit pleasurepodcasts.com.
Well, hello, everyone.
Hi, sweethearts.
Oh, sweethearts. April, Chip, will you be my Valentine?
Yeah.
Aww.
We already established that on Instagram, on our Instagram live. Well, no, it wasn't live. It was an Instagram TV.
Yeah, our Instagram TV.
I always mix them up.
Yeah, she's my Valentine. Well, I have a partner too. He's my Valentine. And I get to be with both of you on Valentine's Day. We'll be in Costa Rica together.
And wait, I just want to say, if you haven't followed us on Instagram, you should check it out because we're now doing reels and it's real funny. We're dancing
funny.
and giving people tips.
That pun was intended. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't. Yeah. We are. You can see us in the flesh, kind of. We are not just voices in your ears, and we are more than voices. So this episode is about Valentine's Day. It's tips for couples and singles on how to have an awesome Valentine's Day. We have some free tips that have nothing to do with toys or spending money that you can do. They're also very COVID friendly. And we have some toy tips too, in ways that you can celebrate and spend this day. And I know this is an edgy day. A lot of times it brings up, like, you know, if you're single, I don't have a partner, or if you're partnered and things aren't going well, we're disconnected. What should we do? Or maybe one of you is more romantic than the other person. And so just to know, we feel for you. And it is a little bit of like a Hallmark created day. And why does it all just have to be one day? Why aren't we showing love and appreciation, whether it's just for ourselves or for partners, more than this one day? So there's an invitation for y'all, or a tip. How can you make this a regular practice, maybe monthly? Like, I'm going to treat myself to be my Valentine at least once a month, or my partner, or once a week, or something like that, beyond just this one day. But I do like the reminder. It's a reminder, right? Even if you're not into it, it's a reminder to celebrate love and pleasure.
And it doesn't even have to be about a partner. You can be about your friends.
Yeah.
You can show love to your friends, to your family, to your children,
your dog,
to your animals. And go give if you have some pigs outside in the yard, just write them a Valentine.
Will you be my Valentine? Oh, yeah. We talked about this. So April grew up in Wisconsin, and Valentine's Day, you guys gave each other squirt cans?
Or crush cans.
Crush cans.
And I think I said squirt, but it was crush.
And the different colors meant something different in terms of how you felt about them?
Yeah, that was like a thing that they did in my high school. I don't know. I feel like they were generating to raise money for something each year, but it was
sponsored by Crush?
It was like it was to raise money for probably something.
And you guys call it pop out there?
Yeah.
Say pop.
Pop.
But you go pop.
Pop. Well, that's more Minnesota, but in Wisconsin, sometimes they say pop. That's like in certain states they call soda.
So what is soda out there? Is that soda water?
No, it's just
pop.
Like club soda? I think it'd just be club soda.
Okay. Not seltzer? Is it a seltzer?
No, I think that's maybe the East Coast. So, I don't know. I think that, sorry, the dog is attacking my bag here.
Perry loves you. Perry, calm down. He wants to be your Valentine's Day too. So this Valentine's Day, we'll start with the singles, because hooray for singles. And guess who's single? April's single. Oh my God.
Single
Perry, my dog, is on her lap and wants to be her lover right now.
He's going insane.
Hey, chill, bro. Chill. We're trying to record a podcast here.
Thank you.
You're not.
He's in like attack mode. He's like trying to sit on my face. I'm like, ah.
Ooh, sit on my face. That's gross with the dog. So how do you feel about Valentine's Day, Chip?
Oh, so historically speaking, I've never been like a huge fan of Valentine's Day. I appreciate it, and I love when friends or lovers enjoy Valentine's Day. I'm not really one to go out and buy my partner a bunch of stuff, because I feel like, just as you mentioned, it could be something that's done all year round. And this year, we're going to be on a beautiful trip down on the beach. Yeah. So I feel like it's just going to be a normal day to spend with myself. And
you get to be with me.
Well, you'll be with your partner.
No, but I'm going to be with you too.
You guys will be all sucking face and the blah, 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 blah in the background.
Probably do that too, but we'll also
That's
probably be giving
MO.
you lots of hugs and love.
Yeah.
We're going to have an April sandwich.
I think it'll be a good self-care day too, to do things I love to do for myself. I'll do a nice meditation, a self-love meditation, and then do something that feels good exercise.
There's a massage therapist where we'll be.
Yeah, massage.
Get a massage for Valentine's Day.
That's a great idea though, to just do, especially if you're single, to do a full self-care day. It's a Saturday? It's a Saturday or Sunday?
I think it's a Saturday, but I could be wrong.
So it's on a weekend.
Yeah.
I believe it's on a weekend this year in 2021. And so it's a perfect day if you don't have a job where you have to work on the weekends. You could go and do a full single self-care day where you're loving yourself and doing the things. You can throw some masturbation in there, but it can be simply taking a bath or going to the spa if the spas are open where you are, or just listening to a beautiful song and giving yourself words of affirmation.
I love that, because I think a lot of people, we expect other people, or not expect, we're waiting for someone else to, this applies to sex too. Someone else give me the orgasm. Someone else give me the pleasure. Someone else give me romance and wine and dine me. But why not do that for ourselves? When I do that for myself, I should do it more. It's such a wonderful practice, and I feel so invigorated and alive from it. So here's a tip for everyone that April already started with. Have a sensual pampering night or day just for you. So treat yourself and your body the way a lover would. And so maybe touching yourself, letting your hands move around your body the way someone else would. Maybe you draw a bath, you light the candles, you put on the sexy music, go above and beyond. Literally think, how would I want a lover to treat me right now? And then do that for yourself. We can. Yes, it's different, but we can totally do it. And part of it is actually just feeling our senses when our hands move on our bodies, to stay present for that and to feel what's happening in your body when you're doing it, not just in your head about what your hands are doing.
And you can also choose to spend time with people that you love, maybe some really great friends.
Yeah.
We've done that. I think we've done that before.
Some of my favorite Valentine's days have been with other single people or just other friends, or whether even if they're in relationships, where we all get together and we just build up each other's self-love. So don't get together with the friends that are all just talk shit and are super negative. Get together with the other people and compliment each other. One thing we can do now in the COVID times, we have Zoom. So you can set up a Zoom date with a few of your friends and you can play some old school games like Never Have I Ever.
Yeah. And it could be a drinking game, or it can just be not a drinking
game. Or
game.
a pop game, drink some pop.
Yeah, you could be drinking some hot tea and loving yourself. I like that.
And you can share sex stories with each other about your most wild sex stories. You have your dreams of things you'd like to do, and just really kind of bounce ideas off each other. Or you can next level it. This is something April has done. I've totally seen her do this before. You can have an online striptease party with your friends where you daringly share your sexiest moves, and then you all cheer each other on, throw dollar bills at the screen. 20s. No, April likes 20s.
No, you can do Venmo.
Let
your Venmo go cha-ching, ching, 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 ching.
Oh my God. That would be so funny.
So I love that idea because it really is empowering. I think everyone can feel empowered at some point doing a sexy dance, whether you're a penis owner or a vulva owner or whatever. It doesn't matter the gender. You can put on your best little shaky booty dance, or just maybe they're doing a head bob and a fist pump, and with a bunch of friends that are supporting you, it can be really fun.
Cheering each other on.
Yeah, cheering each other on. And I also want to say I'm such an advocate. I did the self-care day on Saturday this week, which was, 2 days ago, and did a face mask and did some affirmations for myself and wrote down, because I am single now, what I really am calling in with a partner and within myself. What are the things that I really love about myself? I'm writing them down, and then watching a show that I want to watch that I knew that I couldn't watch before because my partner would be like,
not into it.
Yeah, why are you watching that? I want to watch something else.
Time.
Can we turn on the Warriors game? I'd be like, no, I want to watch Outlander.
This is chip time.
Outlander's a pretty sexy show to watch too. If you haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. It's a lot of hot sex scenes. It's softcore.
I love softcore.
But the guy's hot and Scottish. She's like, freedom.
Oh my God. You love those Scottish people too.
I really do. So anyway, I love the dancing idea, Amy. And I've danced for Amy before, and she was throwing me dollars. And
she's like, where's the 20s? It's okay. You don't have them, just Venmo me, but I want hundos now. And then also, let's talk about some sex toy recommendations here. So we are huge fans of some toys by FemFun. That's FEMNEFUN. And they make two toys. They both start with the word ultra, so you know they're badass. One is called the Ultra Bullet. So there's different style vibrators, right? There's ones that are smaller. They're compact. They're easy to use for solo play. They're easy to travel with. The vibrations can be strong and intense, but it can also be more on the medium side. And the Ultra Bullet It's 4 inches long. It's 20 motherfucking vibration modes, a memory function, so you can find the
memory
perfect
function. So cool.
You find a perfect pattern for you and save it so it remembers what you like.
There's not a lot of toys that have the memory function. That's cool. That's really cool.
And they're waterproof, rechargeable, so super easy to use, made of really high-grade silicone. They're
and
really
that
awesome
bullet's
toys.
flexible. Have you?
Yeah, bendy, right? A little bendy, yeah.
So it's not hard pressure that it puts on your bits. It has a little bit of flexibility, and it is pretty whisper quiet for how powerful it is.
Yeah, they make awesome toys. They also do the Ultra Wand. So as we were saying, the Ultra Bullet can be strong, but it's a little more maybe on the medium strong side. Wand style vibrators, they pack a lot of punch because there's something that our dogs, if just don't mind the chew toys going on in the background. They are something that has more of a rumbly vibration. So when you put it on your body, it almost vibrates deep inside of you. Maybe so if it's on my clit, I can actually feel like inches inside of my body. And it's actually really getting to maybe even my G-spot externally. Some people can even squirt from wand vibrators. So the Ultra Wand also, for a wand, it's quiet, it's rechargeable, and it's not too big. A lot of other wands are massive. This is a nice small size. So for solo play or partner play, this is a really great option to give you some phenomenal orgasms and things. And I really highly recommend going and checking it out. April, how can they go and check it out? I think we have a discount code for them too.
Well, everyone out there knows that I'm a fan of a wand. And so go check it out, and you can actually save 20% off your favorite fun products. So not just the Ultra Bullet and the Ultra Wand, but any fun products. When you go to femfun.com/shameless and enter code shameless at checkout. That's FEMMEFUNN.com/shameless and use code shameless for 20% off all the fun products. femfun.com/shameless.
Go get your vibrations on.
All right.
Look at it.
And we have a lot more to share about how couples can have a super sexy V-Day. And I think we also want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors.
Well, here we go.
It's time to turn your resolutions into reality, and it's no mystery that a healthy you starts with what you're putting into your body. So whether you're looking to try plant-based eating, build an empowered body, boost skin's glow, or feel better than you ever have before, Sakara makes it easy to create rituals that last. Time to ditch the unhealthy delivery habit and forget about asking yourself, what's for dinner tonight? Because Sakara has you covered with organic, healthy, and oh so yummy, ready-to-eat meals that will boost your energy, improve your digestion, and get your skin glowing.
Along with delicious plant-rich meals, Sakara offers daily wellness essentials for optimal nutrition. Sakara's supplement packs, called the Foundation, and their Metabolism Super Powder deliver support for gut health, energy, immunity, and healthy skin. And right now, Sakara is offering our listeners 20% off of their first order when they go to sakara.com/shameless or enter code shameless at checkout. That's Sakara, SAKARA.com/shameless to get 20% off of your first order. Sakara.com/shameless. Trust your gut and go check them out. And now back to the show. All right, now we're moving on to couples play, partner play. Maybe you're with one person. Maybe you have 8 partners. I don't know. Whatever you're into, we support it. All consensual sex is good sex. So I am partnered right now, and as you heard, I will be with my partner and April on Valentine's Day. Some of my favorite people all on the same day. Lucky me. And I've had many Valentine's Days when I've been single, and I've had many where I've been partnered. I've had Valentine's Days where I've been partnered and unhappily partnered. And this day has been challenging, whether we're disconnected or whatever.
I've had Valentine's Days where my partner, this is years ago, just bought me some kind of weird,
like didn't put any thought into it.
No, it was some bras or something, and I don't really even wear bras. I was
like,
really confused.
Is this sexy negligee?
I'm like, do you want me to wear this? Yeah. Or I'm confused. They weren't even that sexy. So I feel like if you're gonna go gift, that's your mode and the direction you're gonna go.
Put some thought into it.
I feel like sex toys are a great way. That's a great avenue to explore.
I say sex toys or experiences. Mm-hmm. I'm a huge fan of creating experiences, and if pleasure can be a part of it, that's awesome. But creating something that people can actually kind of have an embodied experience. And we've talked about this in our podcast before, but here's something that you can do that's very COVID friendly. So go get takeout from a restaurant with delicious food from another country or culture. So maybe it's a Peruvian restaurant or
Indian
or a French Which restaurant?
Moroccan.
Ooh, Moroccan. Yeah. And then decorate your place as if it's from that country in some way, shape, or form, and learn a few words in that language from whatever the country is. So you learn some in the Peruvian language or France or
Namaste.
Namaste. And so when your lover partner comes home, you're there and you're playing on into this little role and saying some of these words. And then you have this delicious food that you didn't even have to make that you ordered. And they're having this experience. It could be really fun, playful, different, and it's also COVID friendly. Why not try it?
You can also tie another suggestion that we have that's free to do. You can tie this into the cultural dinner night where you can take props from your kitchen, wooden spoon or
hairbrush from your bathroom,
or some tongs. And you can use those or something from the bathroom, something from even from the bedroom that you have laying around, a feather, ice cubes, and a cold spoon.
And blindfold your partner. Get consent first. Don't be like, I'm gonna blindfold you and then just see what happens. But hey, can I blindfold you and I'm gonna use some things on you, and if you get it, just negotiate some safe words. If they get a no, what do they say?
There's a lot of cool kitchen utensils, though. I have some weird silicone. They're not paddles, but they look like paddles. Silicone.
Oh, they could be good spankers.
Yeah. What are they called? Spatulas.
Oh yeah.
And those heat up too, so you can get them hot, or they actually will hold temperature. So this is a great way to incorporate. It's exploring excitement and sensual play.
It's exploring a sensation play and mystery, right? If they're blindfolded and then I'm going to use these different things on you. Tell me what parts of your body are off limits or are okay. And then I want you to guess what they are and play with all kinds of different sensations, maybe with some harder, more intense sensations, then some light sensations, some tickling. The world is your oyster. Oh, if you're going to put things in orifices, make sure that they're very safe. If you're going to be using things that are like kind of swatting or hitting things, you only do it on fleshy parts of the body. So not on the spine or things where there's a lot of bone. Yeah, not on the organs, but like on the butt and the thighs, a really great place. Even the breasts and things like that. You can do some more impact play. And if your partner's not into pain, you don't have to do that. You can do tickling and warming and all kinds of fun things.
The gentle. I have feathers all over my house. You can use a feather to.
I'm going to rub my dog on you and get you. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's dog.
Another great thing is the Like a Kitten box we've talked about before, and they have some amazing flavored lube. There's strawberry, there's chocolate body paint that's dark chocolate.
With a high on love.
You can paint on your partner
and then lick off.
And then lick it off, paint it on their nipples. Or
there's a heart-shaped vibrator in that box.
It's
a beautiful box. It actually arrives all set up. It has all the things you need for a fun night or multiple nights.
There's like a satin robe or a little baby doll, some did you call it a negligee? A negligee. Lingerie?
Yeah, it's all packaged in there for you to explore and try these things. And maybe not all the things. There's games in there as well. So it's a one-stop shop kit for let's have a really fun, adventurous, new, exciting night or day. And you don't have to just use it that once. You can use it many times.
Think about it. I think that sometimes the easy road is because if you're busy or you have kids and you don't want to put as much thought as you want to put into something.
Like, what should I get?
Yeah, you can go this direction.
And it's fun to be adventurous and try different things with yourself and with your partner as well. And to just see, because you discover what you like. Like, it has a vibrating cock ring in it.
Oh, yeah.
Those aren't only used for cocks. You can use it as a finger vibe. They can go on a clit. They can go on nipples. So it has pretty much everything you could possibly think of to want to try to spice things up and have a juicy evening of romance and fun. And guess what, everyone? We have a discount code for this one too.
Save some money.
So right now, our listeners, you can get 20% off and free shipping when you go to likeakitten.com/shameless or enter code shameless at checkout. Just go to likeakitten.com/shameless or use promo code shameless to get 20% off likeakitten.com/shameless. You will not regret it. It's beautifully packaged. When you open it, it's an experience that will give you all kinds of lovely things for hours upon hours.
And it's not just for hetero play. That it's for any couples.
Yeah, for all kinds of things. Again, a cock ring doesn't have to be put on a cock. The heart vibrator, you can put all over the bits. It's so cute too. I love that heart vibrator. And then we also want to talk about some dual action toys.
Okay, time for a quick break. This podcast was made possible by Uberlube. It's a luxurious silicone lubricant that enhances sex and intimacy. We receive emails from listeners who have tried Uberlube, and the feedback is unanimous. We never knew lube could be this good. It's also less likely to throw off the pH than most other lubes, and there are thousands of doctors recommending Uberlube to their patients, whether they want to make their hot sex even hotter or for folks experiencing dryness.
Uberlube is without a doubt my favorite lube. It has no flavor, no scent, and feels absolutely amazing on my body. And it isn't just for sex. I use it to tame my hair frizzies, to prevent chafing, and I even put some in my mouth before an oral sex session. Totally ups my blowjob game. Oh, and the bottle, it's beautiful. It looks like a cosmetic product, so I just leave it out on my nightstand, totally shamelessly. To learn why we think it's the best lube on the planet, check out uberlube.com and use code SHAMELESSSEX for 10% off, plus free shipping. Again, that's uberlube.com and use code SHAMELESSSEX for 10% off and free shipping.
This podcast was also made possible by OMGYes.com. OMGYes is a research-based online program that teaches you all about how to pleasure the pussy. OMGYes studied thousands of vulva owners to find out how they orgasm and then made beautiful animated modules and super honest short videos to give you ways to reach even more pleasure. I've been recommending OMGYes to my clients for years, and it's been changing their lives.
We all know pleasure is fluid and ever-changing, so why not add more tools to your pleasure tool belt? OMGYes is for everyone, so whether you are a vulva owner or you just love vulvas, OMGYes will give you the techniques to get your O-face on. There are 2 seasons to choose from and hundreds of gorgeous videos to explore, so go see what science says about pleasure and visit omgyes.com/shameless. That's omgyes.com/shameless to get $5 off your OMGYes access. Again, omgyes.com/shameless. Go check it out. Now back to the show.
A lot of times sex toys are marketed one way. It's for a prostate. It's for a G-spot. Guess what? Most of the things that are designed for prostates and G-spots can be used for both prostates and G-spots. Now, when it comes to anal toys, they need to be anal safe, so it needs to have a base on it so that your ass doesn't suck it up because it doesn't have a stopper in the back. It can keep going to the colon and intestines.
That would not be a fun Valentine's Day or any day for
I spent
that
Valentine's
matter.
Day in the hospital,
Yeah.
so don't do that. But Lelo, and we already said this, right? Lelo, it's Lelo, but we pronounce it Lelo. They have some really awesome toys that are marketed as prostate toys. And so the prostate, everyone, we've done many episodes in this. Episode 183 is all about it. I think we did an episode early on with Charlie Glickman about prostate stimulation. The prostate is accessed anally in a penis-owning individual. And it can pack a lot of power and give you intense orgasms. So one toy I want to talk about is called the Bruno by Lelo. And the Bruno, it has a part that goes inside anally and will stimulate the prostate, but it has this big, thick part that comes outside that could be on the perineum. And so if you have this if you're a penis owner, you have this in anally, you could grind against it and it vibrates really powerfully and it can enhance your orgasms and give you more pleasure and even prostate orgasms. But here's the other cool thing. A vulva owner, you clean it off. If this is in someone's ass, please clean it off. You could put this in vaginally. It would get to the G-spot. You could flip it around so the bottom part is on the clit and you could grind against it and could give you orgasms too. So that's why we put this in the couples category. This is one that you could both get and you could both use in these different ways. Again, clean it in between.
Yeah.
And it can give you some powerful orgasms. It's a really beautiful
No
design.
ass to vag, people.
Nope.
And
Unless
then-
you fully clean it because this is high-grade silicone, so it's easy to clean.
We've talked about the Lelo Gigi before
Which we love.
in another episode, which was one of my first high-end sex toys that I got in like 2009.
It's a great G-spot vibrator.
And the Loki is kind of like the Gigi, except that it has this little, as you said, for protection against getting sucked in the butt. It has a little
base, like a flange.
You keep interrupting me today.
Sorry.
I like bad.
I'll shut up.
Thank you.
That's good. And the listeners are probably like, Amy keeps interrupting April.
I mean, go ahead.
I'm
talk
gonna stop right now.
Okay. So basically it's like the Gigi and it has this really cool little flange, but what you had mentioned is that you had tried it flipping that around not for the prostate but for your clitoris and putting it in vaginally. And how was that?
Awesome, because again, you're hitting, it's 2 birds, 1 stone. You have this part that's internally on the G-spot. Then you have this little base thing that you can actually just push against your clitoris too. So it's another dual action toy that you can use, again, clean it in between, but anally, and then you can also have it as a great G-spot and clitoral vibrator. I love the design of it. It's actually really beautiful too.
Well, all their toys look gorgeous. They're very design focused, design forward, and
I just interrupted you again. Damn it.
That's okay. It's like number 2. I wish I had a quarter for every time. I'd be rich today.
I want everyone to re-listen to this episode and count every time Amy interrupted April.
So I also want to say that Lelo has, I'm sorry, see, I said it wrong. Lelo. They are offering our listeners, that's you, Shameless Sex Revolutionaries, 50% off all Lelo toys from February 4th to the 14th. Just click the link in the episode description. But after Valentine's Day, you can still get 20% off if you use code SHAMELESS at lelo.com. That's shameless at LELO.com. But 50% off all Lelo toys is so awesome for 10 days. So go take advantage of that.
I feel like I've never seen them do that before.
I've never seen them do that before. That's
amazing.
You're basically getting that for nothing. For really nice, sexy toys.
Time to go shopping. And again, they're dual toys. You can use them in so many different ways.
I love it.
We have one other toy recommendation. This is one of the top selling toys for couples and has been for years. It's called the We Vibe. It kind of looks like an interesting C shape and has a part that goes in internally for a vulva owner and we can rest on the G-spot area, and then it comes out and then also has a part that clips on around the clitoris. And so you can use it on its own in that way, or you can also use it for partner play where you can actually have, a cock or a dildo or fingers inside of you at the same time. And if it's a penis inside of you, they get vibrations too. So it's a great couples option to try and play with. I mean, it's a top seller.
Wait, I want to interrupt you. Wait, I waited.
That wasn't a legit interruption.
So the We Vibe that you're talking, they have a couple of them, right? Sorry, Perry today is on fire too.
I took him for a walk too.
They're crazy.
I'm interrupting. He's biting his foot and making crazy noises.
I think he's turned on by the We Vibe. So they have one that kind of clicks to different sizes. And I think there's one for various price points. There's a really, and I don't know all of them, but I think Pure Pleasure has a lot of options.
All of them, every We Vibe. And the Chorus is a really great one. And it also has a remote that you can use with it. And so they have the We Vibe Match. All of them are amazing. All the information is online, so you can figure out which one will suit your fancy. And right now, Pure Pleasure is also doing 20% off of anything that you buy through February 5th. So you actually only have a couple days to do this. But after that, everyone always gets 15% off with coupon code Shameless Sex after February 5th. But if you just go to Pure Pleasure website before February 5th, 2021, you get 20% off. It's automatically taken at checkout. Go just search We Vibe. It's WE-Vibe. And you will see all the different options there. Look for the C-curved kind of shaped things, and you'll know what we're talking about. Again, it's been a top seller couples toy for many years.
Didn't they put it in the giveaways at the Oscars one year,
years
ago? I think you told me that, and I was like, wow, like Jennifer Aniston has one of these?
Oh, she's getting down to the We Vibe over there. You get a We Vibe. You get a We Vibe. I
shouldn't out her, but I'm assuming. She was there that year. I think there was a movie that came out.
We did not get her permission for this.
No, we didn't.
Your dog's humping your foot right now.
Oh, our dogs are turned on and being crazy today. It must be it's not even a full moon.
They love Valentine's Day. It's wild over here at the Shameless Sex headquarters. All right, I'm going to stop interrupting April. And
it's okay, Chip. I still love you.
See, this is a good example of our relationship because we can actually say these things to each other and not be like, oh, I'm defensive. I'm mad at you.
It's kind of like we're sisters. I'm like, okay, Chip, you just interrupted me.
That's good. No, I need to hear that shit. I need to be reminded. Take me down.
I need to be reminded sometimes when I slip into the when I say too much.
Or you don't say
Sometimes. We all have our isms.
Isms.
My mom has some that are hilarious.
What are hers?
And that.
What is that?
And that, I think she's saying.
Oh, and that?
And that.
Oh my God, my dog is nuts right now. Okay.
Well, what do you think? Is it time to get sexy for Valentine's Day with all of the toy suggestions and get off the air so all of our Shameless Sex listeners?
Try some things. And here's the last thing. If you want more tips on how to spice things up, it's mostly geared towards couples, but if you go to shamelesssex.com and you sign up for our newsletter, I think we have 50 or 60 free tips that you instantly get for signing up for our newsletter that are sent to you that you can spice things up tonight for many nights. And if it says it's geared towards partners, a lot of the things that we can do with partners, we can also do for ourselves. So don't think you need to be partnered to enjoy this day, this week, this month, and celebrate more romance and more love because you fucking deserve it.
And you deserve it. And you deserve it.
Perry does not deserve it.
Perry does not deserve it. Well, I just want to say I love you, Chip, even though you interrupt me. And I love all of you out there in the land of the Shameless Sex Revolution. I love that tagline, by the way.
I know something else that you love.
What?
Wine.
I love wine. I'm not drinking wine right now, though, which I'm on a cleanse.
I know what wine you love to drink.
But when I do start drinking again, it's going to be Margins wine, y'all. Do you know why? Women owned, women operated. So much love goes into each bottle. It's very boutique, small batch wine. How small? Only 2 releases a year. But you can get yours by going to marginswine.com, sign up for the newsletter, and then you will be in the know. So there's not a ton of communication and junk. It's going to be twice a year. You're notified. And they have beautiful, different kind of Sangiovese, like boutique style wines that sometimes you aren't super familiar with. It's not mass produced. It's underdeveloped regions or underrepresented varietals and regions. So
that interjection was a good
perfect.
time.
That was a good one. That is approved.
I'm learning.
So go and check that out, marginswine.com. Cheers from Amy and I. Happy Valentine's Day and happy every day to you. I will and Amy will see you next Tuesday. Ciao for now. Want to learn more? Go to shamelesssex.com.
And for 15% off of some of our favorite sex toys, use code SHAMELESSSEX at purepleasureshop.com.